Yeah, see, because
Good.
otherwise your body looks like you're a part of the lamp. The chandelier, that doesn't quite work.
Looks like the sermon's coming out of the lamp.
Yeah.
I hope this lasts long enough.
So do I, because we're recording.
So this morning's gospel is from the 16th chapter of John. And it picks up kind of in the middle. But I'd like to go back to what Jesus was saying at the beginning of the chapter. If we look at everything he's saying to his disciples at that point. So let's start at the first verse to get some context here. He said, I've said all this to you to keep you from falling away. They will put you out of the synagogues. Indeed, the hour is coming when whoever kills you will think he is offering service to God. And they will do this because they have not known the Father nor me. But I have said these things to you, that when their hour comes, you may remember that I told you of them. I did not say these things to you from the beginning, because I was with you. But now I am going to him who sent me. Yet none of you asks me, where are you going? But because I have said these things to you, sorrow has filled your hearts. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Counselor will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And when he comes, he will convince the world concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. Concerning sin, because they do not believe in me. Concerning righteousness, because I go to the Father, and you will see me no more. Concerning judgment, because the ruler of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say to you, but you cannot hear them right now. You cannot bear them right now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth. For he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears, he will speak. And he will declare to you the things that are to come. He will glorify me, for he will take what is mine and declare it to you. All that the Father has is mine. Therefore I said that he will take what is mine and declare it to you. A little while, and you will see me no more. That was this morning's reading of the gospel. There are a number of things that occur to me here, and I want to try to cover as many of them as I can. First of all, I was struck in the passage by the repetition of the statement, a little while and you will see me no more, and a little while and you will see me. And it was said 3 times, the exact words. Furthermore, I was reading in one of the commentaries that just the phrase, a little while, 7 times in that short passage. A little while. It must be important. If God's going to say it to us 3 times, and then a little while 7 times, it must be important. So what is he talking about? What's the importance of this? Well, one thing is that's interesting is the reaction of the disciples to what Jesus was saying. Because if we go back to verse 1, he talks about them being thrown out of the synagogue. He talks about them being killed. He talks about their hearts being filled with sorrow. He talks about the Counselor coming. And what is it that they're curious about? They're talking amongst themselves. Gosh, what did he mean by a little while? I've been reading a book recently called Thinking Fast and Slow. It's about how the brain processes information. And in one of the early chapters, the author points out that we are very good at taking a difficult question and putting next to it an easy question that kind of looks like it. And then we answer the easy question because we don't want to deal with the hard question. An example that is in the book is this person capable of being the President of the United States? It's a hard question. So the one that we answer is, does he look like a president? Different answer. How much money am I willing to contribute to save an endangered species? How bad do I feel when I see a dolphin die? We answer the easy question. And then we proceed on that. Well, here we've got the disciples focusing in on what really is the easy question, what's a little while, as opposed to, wait a minute, can we go back over that I'm going to get killed part again? And even then they can't come up with the answer. When we deal with God, when God deals with us, when we pray, when we hear His answer to prayer, are we asking the hard questions, or are we asking the easy questions? Because God is there, and He'll answer the hard questions for us. We may not always understand the answer, at least not immediately, but He answers the hard questions. So we are empowered by Jesus to deal with those hard questions. We just have to overcome our broken instinct to go to the easy question instead. So that was one thing that really struck me. Another thing that struck me was the discussion about labor pains. Because in the passage, he says, when a woman is in travail, she has sorrow because her hour has come. But when she has delivered the child, she no longer remembers the anguish for joy that a child is born into the world. Not a woman. Haven't been through it. Can't claim to know what the pain is like. But all the evidence, all the testimony, everything that I've ever read, heard, or been told is that the pain of childbirth is tremendous. And yet, it's true of humans in general that after the pain has passed, we forget the pain. And I looked at other passages where the Bible talked about childbirth and pain and related it theologically. In Matthew 24, Jesus said, "Watch out that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name claiming I am the Messiah and will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must